Hello friends and welcome to Hey Mom, Play This. I'm Kimmy Amber and it is time to play some TerraScape. Well, what we've been doing, we've done some of these puzzle terras where it teaches us different aspects. Smallville, fishermen, reforestation, and we've done some scenarios, A New Hope and Timberland. I was gonna do a New Zealand, but then looking at some of the chat, I decided, you know what? Let's do something different. Let's go over here to Kingdom mode and find out what that's about. So we are going to make a small kingdom. The available decks on this, if you haven't seen any of the Terra videos, I am archiving them on my YouTube channel at Hey Mom, Play This. So you can go and look and see. There's one video that's half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that, where I played it for the very first time. And then there are an archive of the games that I have played up till now. I got some weird stuff going on my feed, so give me just a second. Let's get rid of those. There we go. Those are the PNGs from when Panda and I play Minecraft together. I didn't realize they were showing on the screen. Okay, so a small kingdom. The decks are going to be, it looks like there's no real restrictions on the decks. Some of these decks I haven't even seen yet in the scenarios, so that'll be fun. And our keep can go to level 9. I don't know. Creative mode. Build your kingdom unrestricted with all possible buildings and without score. Not this time. We're still new at this game. You can recycle unwanted cards into points by delete. I actually asked that question the other day because, boo. Hello, Jaron. Welcome in. I asked the question because I had read something like that, and probably that specifically, learn by failure. Absolutely. And I couldn't remember where I had seen it. So now I know I can delete cards with delete. I can recycle cards with delete. All right, so here is our map. Little floating island over here. These maps are, I believe, procedurally generated, so you never know what you're going to get. We've got forest over here, and some lake, thicket, a little bit of mountain over here. There's a megalith. There's actually several right here. Ooh, that'll be useful. Some stone. Arid, our berries. Oh, our animals. Where'd they go? There's our animals. I wonder if we have any predators in here. I guess we'll find out, right? Okay, so we've got to place our keep. And we like to have our keep where we can actually grow stuff around it. What is this? Nothing, just an arid biome. All right, let's put our keep. Let's have our keep by the lake, or one of the lakes. So our upgrade, now we can do stuff. This is pick the deck you want to start with. And settlement is probably the most important to start with, simply because it gives you a chance. My voice and the music are the same level. Okay, how do I... Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Fix it in game. Let's try that first. Settings, audio. Let's turn down all of our volumes and say okay, and ask Jaren, is that going to be any better? Much better. Okay. I forgot what we were doing. Oh, we're upgrading our keep. We have to have places for people to live. So we're going to start with the settlement cards. And I have 40 points from my keep. I got 250 experience points, and I've got one draw on my card. Now remember, this blue bar over here is experience points toward the keep. And this is experience points, not experience points, but points generated by placing things. And as that fills, I get new draws. So right now I can place 2 cottages. The question becomes, where shall we place the cottages? Well, let's look at what the card gets. In a rural environment, it's worth 20 points, and an arid, it is worth 15. A megalith, which we have a couple of them, generates an additional 25 points. Other cottages, an additional 10 points. And a wheat field. So we don't have any of, the river gives us 10. We don't have anything except for the megalith. And eventually we would have an additional cottage. But a sanctuary, ooh, we could start a sanctuary, couldn't we? As soon as we get a well. That might be a long-term plan. Farmsteads, manor farms. We have no idea what that one is yet. But we do want to get some long houses as well. So let's plan. Where'd it go? 1 sanctuary with our cottage. And if we put the well there. So let's do that. We have a megalith, we have our house, and I need another 20 points somewhere. Okay, so that might be the only place that I can put it to get enough points to get another draw. Because generally houses in and of themselves, or cottages in and of themselves, have no... Ooh, what's this? Oh, we got another megalith. Yeah, let's do that. Another settlement draw. And it's something I didn't know before. Oh, it's not up here now. One of the chatters in a previous game showed me that at the time there was a notification up here saying that I was working on this and I needed X number of points more before I could get the next thing in the draw. That's not here in this mode, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. All right. So we could... We could put a long house here. Or we could put it over on this one. Well, we actually can't put it on this one. So I won't be able to get 4. Well, yeah, I will. So let's go ahead and build a longhouse. That gives us 2 more draws. 6 cottages. I need for this keep to go up so that I can get another set of cards. so that I can make different things. So I need 50 points. The only way I'm going to get that, honestly. Oh, look, there's 50 points right there. Okay, new keep. Let's get some basic food going. And I've got a gatherer's hut that is available now. So if I take a draw, I can take basic food. And there's my gatherer's hut. So let's put that one. This one gets points from the berry bushes that are around it. So 55 there. In the scenarios, we have an ultimate goal. Oh, there we go. There's the marker that we were talking about. The settlement. 190 out of 200 in order to unlock the next building. Buildings right now are cottages. So we need another 10 points of settlement building, which would be another cottage someplace. But let's play with the food right now. In scenarios, we have an ultimate goal and little checklist kind of quests in between. We don't have that in this one. So that'll be interesting. 55, 60, 30, 45. And eventually we want to make that into a fruit farm, I think. So that one over there on the left is a really good option. Although this one is not bad. All right, we have 55, 60. I think we'll put our fruit farm here as soon as I get another fruit farm card or gathering hut card. 35, 35, 50. It's not pretty. It's not as pretty, but it has to be in this configuration. Let's go that way. And now we have berry bushes that we can plant. So if we were to go back over to this side, I twisted the plane here. If we were to go back over here for gathering, come on. Got 55 there. We could plant one more berry bush, 45. If we planned there, we could plant a berry bush here and one there. And then now that's worth 70. So let's do that. And now, well, before we do our draw, what did this say? Settlement. Let's close that. Let's put some more cottages together. We were waiting for a well for this one. But if I put one there and then I put a well, that would be two of them. Maybe? I don't know if you can use a megalith more than once. So let's... I have a hamlet. There's my well. Let's put a longhouse there. We'll put the... And in our settlement, we get a well. And then there's our sanctuary. Now, if we move 65 for that one, 60 there. Wonder, are we able to merge buildings? Wouldn't that be interesting? To make a sanctuary into something much, much larger. Well, I want to get some more of the... I want to be able to make like the manor farm and the farmstead. So let's put out some more of the gathering huts and get some points in that. We already have a... Let's see. There's 60 points there. All right, now I need 120 more in basic food, and I still need... Oh, that one went up, so I still need 365. So let's look at some food. Oh, a hunting cabin. More food. Okay, let's make... Ooh, what is the negative for? Rural. It's too close to the buildings. Okay, so let's make another... berry farm. These megaliths are kind of wasted on the berry farms, aren't they? That's a gathering hut, so let's place a couple more berry bushes and then see what we can get. 65 there. An upgrade has been unlocked. Forestry or wetland? Let's look at the decks. We don't know forestry or... Well, okay, that was not what I was expecting. Forestry or wetland? Ooh, foodstuffs. Greater foodstuffs. Wonder what that entails. Let's do that. We haven't seen that deck. And I got an achievement, unlock the foodstuff deck. What exactly is the foodstuff deck? A windmill so that we can do stuff with grain. But we need, there we go, some wheat fields. Gatherer's hut. We had a, didn't we have just a random gatherer's huts or cottage someplace? Let's make a... Oh no! Okay, so I'm going to undo that card. You can undo one action, or the last action. So if you place too fast, and then... Come on. Why won't you pick? There we go. Need a thicket. Predator gets 30, game gets 20. So I would get 25 on either of those. 40. $45s. Ooh, 85. I saw an 85. 80, 65, 85. Let's put that hunting cabin there. Now, I need to create 15. All it gets is from the arid. That's our keep. So we'll leave that one over there. Let's do this. We'll put our wheat field over here. Is it 3 of them? It's 3 of them. Alright, there's our farmstead. Now the reason is that somewhere one of these gets bonuses. Here, the gathering hut, from being near a farmstead. It's not much of a bonus though. However, if we put another cottage gets a point next. Oh, it's no longer a wheat field. So what if we planted fruit farm, farmstead? Gatherer's hut, fruit farm, farmstead. The wheat field gets points just for what it's on, and the cottage gets other cottages and wheat fields. So if we were to, it only gets 5 points for a wheat field. So first of all, we're going to need more food. If we were to put another farmstead there, and then we put this gathering hut there, it's worth 35 points. Worth 40 points there. We can trade. I was hoping for berries. No berries. Okay. Let's look around a little bit. This one is just a cottage. And if we were to... There's the windmill. And the windmill... Whoops. Points on grass. From a manor farm from a farmstead. Ooh. That's a nice point value. And if I were to build another... Oh, it doesn't stretch quite right, does it? And I can't place cottages on the swamp. Does the windmill get anything from... Alright, let's go look at where the longhouse is. Where did I build my longhouse? I know I built one. There, that's our longhouse, right? Well, it gets 25 points from the megalith. Sanctuary River, cottages, longhouse, and wheat fields. $85 right there. Ooh. And what if we were to... Now this is something that is really kind of cool. If you look at the windmill, manor farm, wheat field... What was I looking at? I don't know what I was looking at. Farmstead. What was I looking at? That's interesting. I thought I was looking at the windmill. Looking at just a cottage? I was looking at just a cottage. Okay. My point was this one over here. This allows me to take a marker and say, what's it? Right there. Say, I might want to put it there. So then I can take my other things and find out the points that I could get. I couldn't make a farm here. So those 85 points would kind of be, they would just be that 85. I wouldn't be able to do anything else with them. That's a lot of food points, or settlement points. Okay, so let's look at settlements then. Well, let's delete that. Come on. Let's build... What else can we build? We can build longhouses. We don't have buildings yet for city district. We don't have any of the forestry. Just farmsteads and manor farms. Manor farms we can't do because we don't have buildings yet. I wonder what this card is. Alright, so it looks like farmsteads are longhouses. Longhouse. Can't put it there. I wouldn't be able to do 4 of them there, so wouldn't be able to do 4 of them there either. It seems to me that there's something that has megaliths completely surrounding something else. Oh. Literally surrounding. I would have to get rid of this. No, I can't, can I? I can't remove that resource. I can only remove, for example, that resource. So I'm a little too late having to create that circle. Well, boo. Alright, there was something else though. I thought it had more than one megalith attached. But I don't see it, so maybe not. Maybe this is the only option, is another sanctuary. Do we want to build a sanctuary there? We could put that cottage there for 85. Then we would just need a well, which we could put here. Let's do that. And ooh, we can unlock fishing or forestry or wetlands. How much water do we have? Got this big chunk right here. And we really need to get that settlement stuff. So let's worry about settlement for right now. So we can get buildings so we can build up around our keep. 50 points. 60 points. We wouldn't be able to make a longhouse there. I could make one here. There, 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 and here. Let's do that. I'm out of settlement cards. That one and that one. There's a longhouse. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could make another one there. Need more settlement cards. There's our houses. Okay. So we could now go up and do that. Make another sanctuary. And then let's look at our houses. 55 there. Why is that? What is that? A ruin. And the buildings, there's our city district. Or a settlement. Manor farm. There we go. That's what we want to do. We want to do a manor farm. So let's... I need 2 houses, which I'm going to have to get another settlement card. Some wheat. And a well. House doesn't get much points from anything except the keep, does it? Well then, I guess we're doing it near the keep. But in order to do that, I need to have someplace I can put the centerpiece. I want to do a manor farm. Is there a way for me to... Ah, there isn't. Set up 6. Yes, there is. Duh. Can't put it there because I need all 6. So if I did that and I put the house there and there, then I could put the wheat around the other sides. Let's do that. I need... Ooh, I don't have... Well, I need more wheat. Special gatherer's hut. But I do need the wheat. So let's place that. I need a settlement card for another house. And I need basic food stuff for more wheat. I need more than that. There we go. Now we put those. And the only thing we're waiting on is a well. And the well is in what deck? The well is in the settlement deck. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? So, let's see. We need, for the wheat field, it needs to be on grass. Gets points from a manor farm. Which we would have if we had the... Okay, so let's wait on the windmill until we can get our... our well. We have gatherers' huts. We have cottages. I only have 4 diamonds, and it would be 3 to... This is the trading post. So I could get 4 cottage cards for 6 stars, and the stars come off of these. So if we have 2 stars, I would need 3 of these in order to get those 4 cottages. And then the gatherer's hut would need 3 stars. You could get remove resource, and that one would cost me 8 stars. I would get 3 of those cards. So, and then you can shuffle, re-roll the cards that are up here by diamonds, and you get the diamonds by larger, better placements of your buildings. So we need a well. Oh, we don't have an option for one. Let's get some basic foodstuffs. Give me a well. There's a well. All right. And I forget how to home and end. Yeah. Well, put that well there. Create a manor farm. And then we can put our windmill. We could put our windmill there, but we could also build another manor farm. With wheat around there. Let's do that. Put our wheat there, there, there. We've got another community. What does the community deck do? I don't remember. Things like, a marketplace, and a pub. That sounds like a good idea. And I need another well. Houses. I need a well. Oh look, there's 2 wells I can get for 4 stars. How about we do one of these cards and an extra gatherer's hut. Oh, that's only 3. So we'll do 2. Let's get those 2 wells. The well gets points from Longhouse, Farmstead, Cottages. If I were to put it there now, it would get no points. I'm trying to make a manor farm, right? So what am I missing? Nope, that's not the merge buildings. Oh, I need another wheat. Basic food. Then we go the other direction. Give me a wheat field there, and a well there. Got another beekeeper. Beekeepers need foresters, and I haven't unlocked the forestry deck. But I can. No, I cannot. I need another... Oh my goodness. 3,000 points? That's a lot of points. Okay. So let's draw a community card. A tavern. Where can we put a tavern? No place, because I have manor farms. I don't have houses. Build a house there. Let's get some no settlement cards. Ugh. Okay. We just found out that we could delete cards and get some points. Still food stuff. There. All right, let's... I've outsmarted myself is what I've done. That's a megalith, right? That is a megalith. If we went this way. Hey Sid, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. Hello raiders, welcome to Hey Mom Play This. I'm Kimmy Amber. I am a variety game streamer. And right now we're playing TerraScape, which is a world building with cards. I really like this game. It's beautiful. If you've been watching Sid for a while, please take care of yourself, get some water, get up, stretch. You're welcome to stay and watch the game. Would love to have you be involved, chat with me, or just lurk. That's fine too. How was your stream, Sid? What did you play last? Another raid. Hey Shale, how are you? I was just raided by Sid's too. He was playing Dying Light. Oh, with you. Well, then you know. How about you? Was it a good stream for you as well? I actually think I was lurking in yours earlier. So, those who have raided with Shale, I am Kimmy Amber. This is Hey Mom Play This. And I am a variety game streamer. Right now I'm playing TerraScape, which is a world building game with cards. You are welcome to stay and watch the game. Lurk if you would like to, but please take care of yourself. Get some water, stretch, and let's lurk because you're falling asleep. Well, get some rest too. That's another thing that's really important. Somebody calls it de-streaming. Do your thing. Take care of yourself. All right. So right now I'm trying to build. It was good fun. Your inner sociopath. Yeah, sometimes you need combat, and I'm going to try and find, I think, a game that will let me do some combat. I think I need to get some RPG under my skin again sometime soon. Okay, so the different cards get different point values. The level of your keep, mine's right here. Level of your keep goes up as you place stuff, and that allows you to increase your keep. Right now I have cards for settlements, basic food, foodstuffs, and a community. And so I'm trying to build items. This bar is the determination of your keep, and this bar determines the points you need to get the next draw of a card. And when you draw a card, you usually get 3, possibly 4 options. These are the types of cards. And then this is my working deck. All right, so you know what? I need another 500 points in settlement. Need a lot of food. All right, so let's work with the gatherers' huts. So as you place things, where you place them determines the points. So the things around it, I could get 45 points for placing my gatherer's hut there. 30, 35. Now this is a fruit farm. It's a combination of 70. Ooh, because if you look over here, it says I get 25 points from a neighboring fruit farm, 15 from each of the bushes. So let's do that. And I wish I had some more berry bushes. Oh, look, it was a diamond building. Diamonds are spendable items. They accumulate down here. So if I wanted to re-roll to get different cards, it would cost me 8 diamonds here. There's also a trader, and if I wanted to re-roll these cards, it would cost me 4. Let's 50 points, 50 points, 55 points. So let's make another fruit farm there. Now I've got berry bushes. The merged buildings, this is like a menu for it. Here's my fruit farm that I learned to do. And then I've got city districts and forestry. I don't have any forest cards right now. So these are things I learned in other games. So you can see the archive on these. I think there might still be one up on Twitch, but I'm archiving them as well on my YouTube channel, which is at Hey Mom Play This, including a 30 or 45 minute. I don't think it was a full hour, but I did. The first time I played this, I played it cold, and I recorded that on the YouTube channel. So that'll give you an idea a little bit more how to play the game. That's 70 more. But we just got berries, right? Now I can search these by... Oh, no. What did I undid something. I hit this button instead of my sort buttons. What did I just undo? I just undid this gathering hut, right? Or fruit farm. I undid the fruit farm. There's my berry bushes. I can sort my cards here, and that helps to be able to see it. So let's... Boy, that's a long way, 1,200 points. Get rid of that. Let's put some more... We put some berries there. Let me remember how to... There we go. And we... That gatherer's hut. Ooh, look at the points. But we would get even more. 120, 130. Now we wouldn't get more if we placed a fruit farm there first, because we would only be getting 30 from that. So we have no more berries. Does it get stuff from the gatherer's hut? It does. It gets 15. So how about if we put... Gatherer's hut there. How much does it get? 15 from the gatherer's hut, 15 from that bush there, right? No, it would be getting 20 from that bush. So we don't want to do that. But we can put one here and there. And put that one there, and then we'll put this 160 points. We'll take it. $160, and it was a diamond building. But we're still a very long way from being able to pull another deck. We're still quite a ways from getting a new basic food and a settlement. So let's look back at settlements. Do we have any? We don't have any buildings. What did I just do? Oh, I hit delete. What did I just delete? I have no idea what I just deleted. And I don't know how to go back and look, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. We need settlement cards. I need settlement cards. I want houses. Well, I guess we'll just have to build some stuff with cottages. We could build more farmsteads. Or we could build more longhouses. I think I have some. This is a longhouse. I think I have some just random cottages sitting out someplace. There's one. But we wouldn't be able to put the wheat field there. However, we could remove that resource. No, we can't. Darn it. I hate to... Beekeeper gets a bunch from fruit farms. Let's look at that. We don't have any royal forests. 120, 160, 195. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking that's the sweet spot there. We'll take that. Hey, Mike. Thank you so much for the follow. That it really does mean a lot. I'm guessing that you came in with either Sid or Shale. Did you enjoy their stream? Cottages. Let's see. We could get... Ooh, wait. That's this. We could make a sanctuary over here. Yeah, I like to hang out and... Hey, Dreamer, how you doing? I like to hang out in Sid's. I lurk a lot, but one of these days maybe I'll actually pay attention to his wrestling games and learn it a little bit. All right, I think we're going to make a sanctuary over here. I do have a well. So let's put that there. And then what can we get? This gets 30 points from a sanctuary. 50. And then we have enough wheat fields that we can put a little farmstead. You play too also? So this particular map that I'm working on right now, there are no. There are 3 different ways to play the game. One is called Terra something. Sorry, don't remember. They're individual things. So it might be teaching you how to work with cottages. It might be teaching you how to work with ships. There's stuff you can do here in these lakes. And it's, follow the little path and it teaches you how the different building types work by themselves, and then you eventually learn how to put them together with other types. Then there are scenarios where up here in this corner we would have a main goal. The last one I did was provide lumber for the community. And below that would be a whole bunch of other goals, little quests. Build this many farmsteads, build this many longhouses, manor farms, whatever. And when you did all of those, then you have completed the main quest and it unlocks the next scenario. This is kingdom mode. And so far it's basically been do your own thing. There's no particular point value I'm looking for. There's no quests telling me I need to build these things. It's learn how to get to the next level of these things, I think. And then there's also a portion of kingdom building that is just do your own thing. No big deal. Whatever you want, however you want to build it. So, I have a windmill. 40 for a farmstead. 50 for... I really wanted to place it right there, but I didn't plan well. 55, 45. What happens if it's over this direction by this farmstead? 40, 35. It's not really a good place to place this yet. If you haven't seen this before, I'm absolutely in awe of these graphics. Here's my critters. And the wheat that is, or the reeds and the wheat. And if we look, there's some people. I love this. The design of the game is just, I love it. I love the graphics on it. You can almost maybe see that little fountain. But there's ripples in the water, and you can see the berries in the bushes and little critters. There's our fish. Love it. Okay, let's go back to building stuff. Tavern. I outsmarted myself making these manor farms so close to the keep that this tavern isn't going to get me a whole lot of points. I need city districts, but I haven't gotten any settlement cards recently. So I think we're gonna have to just keep going with cottages. The cottages, I can make the longhouse, the sanctuary, forest settlement, but I don't have any forest cards. The farmstead. Here's all these other things. I have a tavern. I won't know what any of these questions are until they are in a deck that I have seen. So lots and lots of merge buildings that I still don't know. I think we'll just build some longhouses, since we've got so many cottages. Is that it's a ruin. The thing about longhouses is you have to have enough room to put down 4 of them. What is that getting points from? Ooh, look. Here's another one of the graphics that I absolutely love. Look at the bird. That bird's amazing. Sorry. Squirrel. Cottages. 40 points for that one there. So let's build a longhouse. Here. And then there's not much over here, so let's go ahead and build one over here. Oop, I need more cards. And I have Booey. Alright, basic foodstuffs. A gatherer hut. There's a settlement card. Now I get houses. When what I want is cottages. Settlement. There's a cottage. Alright, let's take that cottage the other way. And we'll complete our longhouse there. Well gets points from a megalith longhouse. Ooh. Okay. Fruit farms. We put it up here, we get 30. I don't know why it gets 20 there. Or negative 20. There's 25 there. 40 here. Oops. Wrong direction. Oh, excuse me. So I guess we could put that there. This is a gatherer hut. Doesn't really get any benefit from the... Put another hunting cabin down. 45. Ooh. $125. Hey Glenn, how are you? I'm good. I'm playing some TerraScape. 125. Just trying to figure out where to put the hunting cabin to all of these. Okay, where did I find it? 125. We're gonna put it there. A diamond building. We'll take it. The windmill. Manor Farmstead. Just had that conversation in my head, huh? Having some coffee before work. I used to be kind of a coffee person. Lately it's been bothering my stomach, so I switched to tea, and even some days that bothers me, so. Houses. I wanted to make a city district. That's what I wanted to do. And I really can't put one there for all the good points that I would get. I hate to remove them. Oh, I can't remove a megalith. So the thing is that these houses have to be... No, they get points from being on urban and negative points from being rural. And I need 4 of them to make a city district. But I don't have a whole lot of... That might work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. Let's put it over here. Ooh, the marketplace is now available. Alright, there's my city district. Now this tavern would be worth some points. Not a whole lot. 50. But I think I'm going to wait because we have the marketplace. And the marketplace, 95 points right there. 95 points there as well. Does the tavern get points from a marketplace? It does not. Does the marketplace get points from a tavern? No, it does not. So, the marketplace, 70 points, 95. I think we'll snuggle it up right in there. Getting pretty close to the basic foodstuffs, too. Still quite a ways away from our next deck upgrade, though. Alright, some more houses. Let's say, because we have that marketplace there now, I can get 70 points right there. $65, $40. We're gonna start another zone over here. Settlement card. Yay! And it's a house. So we're gonna put one more. Come on. So the sort by deck or sort by star value. Put another desk there. Three megaliths. Foodstuffs, foodstuffs. We need to make some stuff with foodstuffs. We could make another manor farm. We could. 35, 65. Let's make that into a fruit farm. Tactics and strategy are not my strong points. I say that like those are the only ones. I'm a terrible platformer on top of that, but thinking ahead and planning this stuff is sometimes very difficult for me. I'm sure that some of you have been looking at it going, well, you need to do this, and that would put this in that place, and that would be more points, and put it in chat, because I'm not kidding you when I say I'm not very good at that kind of stuff. A manor farm. We can't really build one there because I only have 2 spaces. That is a house, but I can't put any of the wheat fields around it because of that megalith. Well, puppies. Okay, so instead, let's work on basic food. The hunting cabin and the gatherer hut. I know I have a hunting cabin. Cabin, not cavern. Let's see. Okay, so there's a hunting cabin. So if I put it close, I'm losing 50 points. $65, that's not a bad placement. I think we'll go with that. Let's go with that one. And now I have cows available. Cattle. Excuse me. Oh, it wants me to look at the merged buildings. Because I can do the windmill, the wheat field, and a cow for a merged building. So let's see if we can get a cow. We have some cattle. The manor farm, the wheat field, the farmstead. No good in the forest. 55. If I put that one there, I don't have 2 around it that I can use, but I could use that one there. Or I could use 105. If I put that one there, before we do that, the wheat field would get 35 from around here. What about our cow? Oh my goodness. That's a lot of cow. Of 5. So if we put the cattle there, and then we put the windmill There, it's not worth as much. Darn it. 105 cattle, 100, and then we put the wheat there. So the cattle gets no points from the windmill. The windmill gets no points from the cattle. So it doesn't matter which order I place these. We just need to make sure it's good points and I can do something around it. Okay, so we're going to put that one there. Put the windmill here. That was a gold placement. Windmill there. And then when we place, come here, wheat field. Is that there? An ox mill. That's what we have built. All right. No, there's more merged buildings. All right. Brewery, foodstuffs. Did we unlock a? We did. Gets points from fruit farms, berry bushes. All right, let's get a brewery. Come over here. Ooh, those are big numbers. This is not a very well planned out community, but the games I've been playing have been all about the numbers. So it might not be pretty, but it is effective. Now, what else have we got in the merged buildings? 3 gatherer huts around that brewery. Now that's beekeeper. Where's the brewery? Where'd I put it? There. Gatherer hut. So if where's my gatherer huts? 65 points is good. 80 is good. But what I'm going around is this one. No, I'm not. I'm going around that one. All right. So that is a vineyard. Cool. What is this? That's a beekeeper. Hop fields. Well, of course you need hop fields in order to be a brewer, right? So what is that? Having the hop field cards. 2 buildings in a marketplace. Alright. So we still have nothing up here. I think we're just kind of playing to play at this point. No, we're getting pretty close to a new keep level too. So what shall we do? I like to merge buildings, so let's look at our merged buildings again. Do I have a place I can put a city district? Oops. No, because I'm getting into swamp. I'm not going to be able to put anything there at all. I can put buildings there, but I can't make a new city district. And this isn't getting very good points because this is in a grass biome and the houses should be in urban. I might. This is a comment to chat. I'm thinking about putting in something like bingo for this game, where like merging merging any building would be one, or making a longhouse would be another. What would you think about something like that that we could play, well, you could play while I play, for interaction? Let's put... What have I got going here? Gather huts. Let's put some berry bushes out here since we have them. Basic food. Gatherer's hut. Make a vineyard over here. Or not a vineyard, a fruit farm. Oxmill was the windmill. And wheat and the cow. So, Manor Farm, Farmstead. Next to another ox mill? We get 35 points? Wow. Those are some pretty points. Don't you giggle at me, Melody. Alright, let's do that. Let's... Cattle gets points from a manor... What? Manor farm. It also gets it from the fruit farm. Well, if we're going to make an ox mill, then we have to put that there. And then the wheat goes there, and now we have another ox mill. Small Terra. There we go. There's another goal. Score another 200 points with foodstuff buildings. This is foodstuff. Windmills and breweries. Okay, and right now I don't have either. But I can draw cards. There's a windmill. Let's go with settlement. Couple of houses. Look, there's a predator. Do we still have a... Oh, we still don't have a hunting cabin. Cottages. Remove resources. Don't need the remove resources. Don't really need cottages right now. I could re-roll this. I have 18 diamonds. So let's do that. And still. Okay. Well. $60 points for the tavern there. 65 points for the tavern up here. Sure, why not? Now, what have we got that we can use the tavern for? Nothing. Okay. Still don't have any forest cards, so that's not useful to us. Well then, we need foodstuffs. So we need that windmill to go someplace. It did really, really well over here. 90 points, 75 points, 80. But if I put it there's not a whole lot that I can do with it afterward. We're running out of space over there. 85. Still out of space, but I think because I'm not going to be able to use that space for anything else, we'll put it there. Now we've got a new upgrade. So what do we want? I think we want forestry. 200 points. And then this is still foodstuffs. Alright, so let's get some forestry. Foodstuffs. And let's look at the merged buildings. I like merged buildings. What can you say? Royal Forest. What are these? These are foresters. I don't have any of those. Lumberjack. I don't have any foresters, so this is a useless consideration for me right now. All right, let's see how many points we can get for placing the lumberjack. It's like 55 is 45, 55. 55 all over up here. There's 60, 65. Forest settlement and Royal Forest. Let's do 65. And 55. And let's get some foodstuffs. A windmill. Brewery and the windmill. Oh, trees are a bad place to put windmills. That makes sense. 85, those are good numbers. 80, 90. But because they're by river, there's not a whole lot I can do with them other than to just get points. Forestry. Need 115 points. And windmill is foodstuff. Where can we put the brewery? There's 125 for that brewery. 130. It gets points for the hop field. If I were to put it there, I could let me look at the skin real quick. Is it 2 circle? So where was it here? Where did I do that? Put a hop field there. I'd have to get rid of some resources, but that would be okay. Oh, I see. Ooh. We're gonna do that. And then we can put the brewery there. Yeah, let's do that. And now we have a butcher available. Let's see. We have 10 draws we can do. So let's get some forestry. Oh, you know what? I have to increase my forestry before I can get the next set of cards. Darn it. The back button, by the way, does not work for your draws. 55. Oh, I can get rid of that. I don't have a way to plant trees. From there. And we'll put one there. Now we have the forester. So let's get a forester. Oh, we also have a food stuff. The butcher. Butcher. Near a hunting cabin, near a cattle pasture. Those are big numbers. How did I get cows? Cattle was from... Cattle... Oh, there we go. Basic foodstuffs. Let's see if we can get a cattle. Gathering hut. Nope, just gatherer huts. That's okay. That's okay. Let's put some foresters out. Because that's a lumberjack. The lumberjack gets... Oh, a forestry settlement. That's right. We wanted a royal forest. What is a royal? There's the forest settlement. Lumberjack. 2 foresters. Lumberjack. A well. So we need one of these. And if we put... lumberjack on one end. Then we need a house next to it on both sides. One directly across from it. Then we need foresters. And a well. And now we have a forestry settlement. Look at all the new trees. All right. What about a royal forest? Royal forest is 4 foresters. So I need another forester. Now I have 6 of them. Okay. Where do I put these? They get thicket grass, stone, and arid. These are thickets. Those are grass. Stone isn't worth much. So we want thickets. That would be these guys over here. One, 2, 3. I can't place it there. Oh no. Yes, I can. I do this. figure out where they are. Where are they? My remove resources. 1, 2. One there, one there. I need to either remove that resource. I'm not even sure I've got these in here right. Okay, well, let's do this. We're gonna have both of them. And then, hopefully, I'll be able to just figure out where's my foresters. They're there. I think it's these 4. I still can't put it there. Why not? Well, puppies. That case, let's... That didn't do what I wanted it to do either. More foresters. 1, 2. 3, 4. There's a royal forest. And now I have a sawmill available. Do we have... a church? Church next to a city district. Needs 7 points. We could... There's a hunting cabin. I know, I just totally changed focus, didn't I? So if there's a forest cabin, and I have game, so let's forest cabin. Go the wrong way. The wrong way. Go the other way. Let's go the wrong way. Hunting cabin is a 3. Oh, wow. It's huge range. Question is, there's a bird again. Look at the bird. Pretty bird. I can't place it there. Okay. What if I were instead to place it there? I can place it there. There's just no food for it to... How many... Well... 3. How many do I have? 4. Isn't very many. Well, let's see if there's a better spot for it then. Don't think I realized how large space that hunting cabin has. Right, I could put some around here, which would make it worth more than 40. Could put some there. the butcher, where's the butcher? Butcher needs the hunting cabin, cattle, the manor farm. That's the manor farm. Ooh. That's the butcher. And there's a hunting cabin. I would need some cattle. Would give me more points for that. Hunting cabin's 50 points. So if we were to... Come on. Place some game in and around here. Let's do this real quick before I... That's a 3. We want to put butcher there. And the butcher gets points from hunting cabins, cattle, the manor farm, which the river. Can't do anything about that. Hunting cabin and cattle pasture. The hunting cabin gets points from predator, and we have one of those. Game, we have some of those. All right, so the hunting cabin. If we were to put it there, so that one is also a 3. Let's make the hunting cabin there. Then I would need to have I thought we had a predator. I guess not. So to put some game in here. In the hunting cabin is now worth 100. Okay, we will... I think we're going to take that. What was the other thing we needed for that? Butcher. Hunting cabin, cattle pasture. And a manor farm. We could put the cattle pasture anywhere in that group. Cattle. Manor farm, farmstead. Manor farm, farmstead, fruit farm, wheat field, gatherer's hut. Well, we don't want to put it there though. 55. Okay, that one's going there. And that one will go there. So then now we can put... That's our hunting cabin. And then we can place... a butcher. For 260 points. We like that. Now, we're not there again. Oh, where are we at on our decks? We have all of our basic food. We have all of our settlement. We still need some forestry points to get the next building. Foodstuffs. We have taverns. Let's see. Do we have taverns? We do not have a tavern. That would be community. Forestry. The sawmill. Forest settlement, royal forest. We have those over here. Right? This is a forest settlement, and that's a royal forest. So that's sawmill. We get pretty good points right there. What else can I get points from? Forest, river. This is forest. Another lumberjack or a forester. So lumberjack. Can't place anything there. I'm going to do that. How much does it get? Salmon. It's 10 from a lumberjack. And only 5 from a forester. Whoa. Okay. This number's kind of... I know it sounds very strange, but it's kind of satisfying to find that one spot where there's a whole bunch of points you can get. Get there, and then we'll put our sawmill right there. All right, and this is 265 in forestry. So we're gonna have to go over here. I get 15 points for the foresters. Oh, no forestry. I have some forest, however. That didn't help. Oh, because I'm up here. Click. It still didn't help. Oh, I only have one place forest. But that's okay. One is better than none. And now it's worth 70. $65 is a good number for tavern. 85 is a much better number for a tavern. Oh, I can get it twice. Let's do that. 175 for forestry. 65 for community. Do I have community? I do. Let's find another spot for a tavern. 65. Tavern's already there, so that's not a good spot for me. You would think this longhouse, these people way out here would really appreciate a tavern. All right, so, excuse me. Feels like it's getting to be about that time. 30, 60. How many points do I need? I need 65. Of course I do. 40. I guess you're going there. Bathhouse. It's such a strange thing to be next for community. All right. I actually think I'm coming up on 2 hours here. So I think I am going to save this right here and come back to it. Maybe not on stream, but I can always play it later. I am trying to get to this because I want to look something up real quick before we go. I hope you like this game, but I play lots of different games, so feel free to visit me on YouTube at Hey Mom Play This and look at some of the other games, because you might find oh, that's not going to help me. You might find a game that you've never played before that you might be interested in.